So in 2018, when we entered again the Indian market with televisions, it was also a crowded space. Lots of brands, Chinese brands, Korean, Japanese, and we made it through because the partner we have, Flipkart, exclusively working with them, is helping also us to promote our products and give visibility for Thomson. So we believe it could also work for large domestic appliances or consumer electronics brands. You've mentioned these 15 companies, LG, Samsung. They are known for televisions, but also for domestic appliances. And we believe that Thomson has a space to take on that market. We have these products in Europe. We've had them for a long time. And we believe we could duplicate the success that we have in Europe on the Indian market. Also, if I may, penetration rate of television is high in India. I do not think that the TV market will keep growing as it has been growing in the past years, but I do see lots of opportunity for home appliances to gain penetration into the Indian households. And we believe that if we are part of it right now, it will be we'll be seizing a lot of opportunities, and it will be great for the development of Thomson on the Indian market. So it's a big market, and we see potential on domestic appliances because we see that the TV market has reached a certain penetration and a saturation. So we see less growth on televisions. Thomson is well established on televisions on the Indian market. And with everything happening in the world, also the price of the memory increasing, we believe that a further focus on large domestic appliances is a move that we had in mind to do in the past years, and we want to accelerate. And that is also why we've decided to launch fridges in 2026, because we believe it's the right moment and it's the right focus to have on that category. Even though the market is not at its best, we believe it's the right time to enter and be part of the key players in the next years to come.
Yeah, you just mentioned initially that India is the second largest market in television for brand Thomson.
Yes.
Do you expect, duplicate, this success in other categories like refrigerator and washing machine and some other segments in which you are operating in India through brand Thomson?
Yes, we are, for large domestic appliances. But outside of that, we don't have any plan to penetrate further or be aggressive on the Indian market. So we'll be televisions, we already are, then large domestic appliances. We are present and we are selling some laptops and small domestic appliances. But I believe that we'll be more aggressive with the large domestic appliances.
So your plan is to be more aggressive in at least in the large in local domestic appliances segment.
Yes, because we have the manufacturing capacity to do it. We have control over the price, over the specs, over the product that we want to do. We have that established partnership with Flipkart. So I believe all the strategy is more mature to address the Indian market, which is not obviously the case for other categories at the moment.
It's not late actually. The main strategy, the thought process is that after every 1 year or so, we add one category in consumer durable. Started with television in 2018 when we relaunched, and after that I think the company has never looked back, and we have been entering into different categories. And actually we were waiting for the right time, right kind of price and right kind of opportunity. I think all that 3 R's were completely there at this point of time, and we thought it's a good time to launch. And the best part is there are a lot of other brands which have come and tasted and has not been very successful in ref. So we have learned from all those mistakes and things that they have done right and things that they have not done right. Plus, then there's a lot of research that have gone into in place. For example, we have discussed, we have seen the kind of vacuum that's there in the market, which all sectors, which all categories where we thought that this is the right opportunity. For example, we're starting with 100 liters. Most of the brands starts from 175 liters. So 100 liters is a very good category. It's not, it's an entry level, but a lot of consumers who doesn't want to have 175, maybe a bachelor or a new household where they don't have that much of things to put in a refrigerator. And of course, B2B sales are huge for 100 liters. So we are starting with that. A lot of companies doesn't have 195 liters. They have 175 and 185. So we have given that 10%, 10%, 15% extra in that price, same price point. In terms of, we have been very aggressive with 250 liters that we'll be launching. I think that will be best priced. And before going to FF, that is the last line where, consumer, if they can get value for money, that will be one of the best size. So we are exploring different sectors where most of the brands are not there. Plus, you will be saying why only till about 100 to 250 and why not double door and all these. The reason behind it that 95% still caters till 255 liters. I think it's better to first launch in a category where the maximum market share is there, and then as in when we grow and we have those numbers, we have plans in FF and double door both. And as in when we'll grow, you will see a lot of upcoming models will be ultra premium also. In other categories, we have products in all categories and as in all segments. So we'll be catering to in ref also. Our long-term vision is to cater to the premium segment also. We try to identify those markets where we can be ultra affordable and where most of the brands are not there, and still there is a market, especially for Indian consumer. So nobody pays a lot of attention in 100 liters. Nobody pays a lot of attention to 50 liters, 190. 175 will also be there, but yes, we are trying to solve a problem where we feel that there is a market, but the right kind of product is not there.
So, I mean, you are focusing more on the gaps.
Yes, on gaps, and obviously where the major market share is, we are there. But there's a lot of crowd over there. We want to focus on less crowded spaces as well.
And what kind of strategy you have?
I think, as Sebastian very well said, that if you get success in TV, I think all these, because I think there's nothing more competitive than television in consumer durable space. It's like a commodity today. In ref, I feel that still, because there are less brands and there are more spaces, there is still scope. Plus, the problem is only with the entry level, where most of the brands are not making money. Same in air condition, the entry level or the highest selling models. Our focus is there, but our main focus is not there in all those sizes, where most of these brands are not making money or there is a lot of competition. So it's better to be on, as I previously said, it's better to invest in less crowded space. The quantity can be little lower than expected, but we are ready because it's a new entry we are doing. And as and when we'll grow, we'll be more competitive. In terms of, as you said, that everything, most of the brands are using same, it's very important to Indianize your product. There are a lot of OEMs which still struggles in India. That's why you haven't seen so many OEMs building up in India, because it's a very tough market when it comes to for product successful. A lot of OEM players have come in, have not been very successful, or still doing, but their rejection rates are higher. Therefore, it took us so many years to because the testing process and approvals, etc., takes a lot of time. So and we partnered with Dixon for refrigerators. And it took us, a huge time to approve all the products, everything, and therefore now we are confident that this can learn from this can, we have learned from all the things, and then we are launching this product after all these testing.